taller, just a tad.
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
А у меня до сих пор ее нет, Настя. Так что нормально.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! Yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that, thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration.
It is never easy to say goodbye. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll...
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said...
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to... All the parliamenting fatigues me. But
Of course. Where is this?
in the lower boroughs.
Right then.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
The merchant is there.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a In fact, I've already had a word with your...
They're asking that we pay again.
It's just that the price has gone up, see?
This is inadmissible. If you agree...
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an...
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding, and so he must have thought the guard would...
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've...
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only...
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise. If these thieves agree to reimburse the original, do know, in the future, we won't be...
This whole story sounds... You're demanding a second payment, but refuse to reimburse them.
I'm not the one demanding, nor if...
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in... You know as well as I that the
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, I order you to return the guard the merchant, unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your...
As you request, my lord. I shall...
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Is your hat out of style? Does your... Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping taken a turn. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and...
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that...
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less... But this cargo must reach the...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Selection, whatever you need to be the talk of. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity. Your time is
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The time.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much.
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his... My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern.
That isn't the safest place in the city.
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some help.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've... It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. I met the day of departure, every able-bodied...
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords? I don't think so. But...
This Jonas, does he have any close friends?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship.
Impossible. All merchandise must be registered at the port of the so. Unless you're out.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking...
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my heart.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these...
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass... Displace guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have...
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is gonna have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the harbor. Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard.
Our magic, yes. That only the... As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea... Others are sea-gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons. It's how the guild is made and made...
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tyr?
It is a magnificent place. The natives have a relationship. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never...
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city. Certain zones are owned completely by us. It's a good port.
Be back soon, Captain.